Bonjour, so today I am in Bois de Boulogne and I'm gonna see a very exciting sport. The title of this video is my first time. I see that I'm super underdressed compared to some of the girls here, but anyways, we're here to enjoy the match. Bonjour, so today I was invited to a special event. It's for the Roland Garros in Paris. We're gonna watch some tennis matches. We're currently in a court that's actually open to public. There are some courts that are closed, but I'm super excited because it's my first time ever coming. C'est la première fois. So let's see what the games have in store for us.
Suivi du deuxième tour légendaire avec la Slovaque Daniela Hantuchova et du Français Cédric Pioline. Alors, mesdames et messieurs, on va maintenant assister à la photo officielle.
So it's the team Golovin and Grandjean that just won. Yeah, the music is very loud. But it was a friendly match, so not too competitive. But it was interesting because I learned the basic rules of tennis. Because I played it like in elementary school, but it's been a long time since I haven't played tennis, so I had to recap all the rules. But it was a very cool, friendly match. There were like a lot of jokes that were made and everything. So yes, I can't wait to walk around, look around, see what's good. This one's like more subtle. But we have too many models. So we just came out of the court, and this is actually the name of the court we come from, Suzanne Lenglen, and that's actually a sculpture of her behind. Super interesting. And then we can see that Jacques Chirac, the French president, inaugurated this in May 1994. And there are 3 main courts, so we just watched a match here, and we'll probably go to another one after. We're sitting in the orange seat areas and we're watching the match in the court of Philippe Chartier, one of the biggest courts, and it's super interesting because everyone's like tanning, eating, snacking, just really cool atmosphere, very relaxed, and it's not open to everyone, this match, but I feel like watching it in live on these screens feels like you're part of the match as well. So exciting to do Roland Garros for the first time. Roland Garros is great not only for the tennis player fans but also for all sorts of people because it gives an access to the culture in France because people come for this, but they also discover different sort of brands, like we saw La Durée, we saw Perrier, and it makes people be able to travel around Paris. And I think that's what I really love about sports like this, is it gathers so many sorts of people, it brings people together, and also we can see a lot of of enjoyment between families and people talking to each other, and I guess sharing a similar passion. I initially thought that this was something really like elitist. It was only made for people who love tennis, and that newcomers like me who had only played when I was in elementary school but had not played till now and are not really the biggest fan and don't follow all the latest matches. But it was really interesting actually to see that there are a lot of people new to tennis coming here. I overheard a girl that was next to me with her boyfriend, and she was asking a lot of questions about how the pointing system and everything works. So it's really nice to see that I'm not the only one, and that even though you're not the biggest fan of certain sports, it's always nice to see how it's done. And in Paris, I feel like such a legendary place and sport and openings such as Roland Garros, it's a must do if you live in Paris. I think if you haven't gone, go next year. Let me know what you think of it. And there's a lot of things to do. You don't always have to stay in the course to watch it. You can go out, you can eat, you can meet people, you can discover different brands. But it's for the love of tennis, but it's also a very interesting date. Like for a date day or a family date, it's such a great day. And of course, what makes it really interesting is that the tennis is played on like these clay grounds, which is not the case everywhere. Like in other places, it's on grass or it's on other different surfaces. And so I think the clay ground adds really its uniqueness for Roland Garros. And for those of you who love tennis, Rafael Nadal, he did his very famous opening here in Roland Garros. So today we watched the legends, which is, the former, like, I guess, master champions in tennis players. And we watched the mixed men's and we watched the mixed women and men. It was super interesting and also lots of fun because they had fun with it. You could see that it was not just pure competition. But for the pure competitive side, there was the Paralympics between the two finalists, and congrats to her. And then also now there's the women's finals. And behind me is just like, I think people are playing after the matches are done. But overall, really great family fun day. If you live in Paris, I really advise for you to do it. If you want to know more about like French culture and life in Paris, go ahead and follow this account. I try to give good tips, whether it's food, culture, or places that I go, and take you along with me. Merci beaucoup, à bientôt et à demain.